Who are you? Stay back! This horse is packed with explosives. Well, house packed with explosives. Stay back! This house is packed with explosives. Take another step, and I'll blow this place sky high. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alpinod. This is my sister Alice, and our good friend Artorius. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you, or anyone else. I give you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garla. Aid? You savages are the one responsible for all of this. You did this to us. I beg your pardon? We didn't. I promise you. One of the other reasons we came is to find out what happened here. In fact, the Tepidonly are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garland, and they won't stop until they destroy the entire world. They are the enemies. Our enemies. On the way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. These poor souls are now in our care, and we are striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we met who wasn't already enslaved. How you were able to escape the Tepidonly's influence? Are there any other like you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with the introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name is Lucidia. As for how I managed to stay sane, I've been asking myself the same question. Ever since that night, and the roar, the terrible roar, and then the screams. I was screaming too. I think I'm not sure. I can't remember. Then came silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting has stopped, so I stepped outside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, people I have known all my life. Eyes vacant, dread, well, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggling with the soldiers, but I didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. Do you have a family here? Is this their home? Appears not. No, this victory spoils a mansion for retired soldiers. Or it was, but now me and a few others are, borrowing it. As for the explosives, I was making that up. I'm not surprised of that prospect because knowing her, I don't think she has like the knowledge, know-how to set up explosives. Unless she is a, secret agent in disguise, which could be surprising if that was the case. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe, and I didn't want to know if they were. Truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help, can you? Of course! Whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I better tell the others first. Though, wait here. I need to explain our situation to them so you won't scare them off. This is everyone. Lucinia, you say you can be trusted? But these are desperate times. We'll be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us with means of heating the place as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we can take you at your word. If that is too much to ask, then leave us be. Time to put my firework getting skills to use. Could you find the spark with a little magic, Alice? We have a fire burning in no time. Maybe build it under the gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the bower? Yes, yes, do as you will. Alright, so Alpha is collecting firewood. So what about me? What am I going to be doing in the meantime? And tracks in the snow done. You can hear rattling in the background. Is that Alice doing the thing? And how the mighty are fallen. And we get a 525 leggings, which I don't need. I'm sorry I'm still trying hard to come in terms with all that happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I work up quite a sweat from all the running about, so I'll leave the space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they are in far worse state than me. We are planning to look for someone else warmer, or with more food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health. Which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? We'll see what we can do. I can hear like some kind of radio going on. Is it coming from the speaker somewhere? Huh. Oh no, it's radio right here. Huh. I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now, would it be a good occasion to make use of Emily's textures? Amelie, the guy you gave me earlier. The one that he can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? Alright. Would there be enough for everyone? Okay, let's give it to this sickly refugee. The numbness is beginning to subdue, though I expect once the fire dies, it will return with vengeance. Don't worry, we got this warming thing to keep you nice and warm. Warming tincture? I never heard such a thing. No harm in trying. But tell me, have you heard enough of the city? Though calling it seems absurd from after what happened. It's nothing but ruins now. A few buildings still stands offer no more than a meager protection from the winds and snow. Food production, weather purification, the magic tech that sustains us has come to a grinding halt. What Machia that remains operational cannot be run for lack of selenium. Of course, Cerealia Ignis is full of the stuff. For all good it does us, no one knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. Well then. And we got one for you. Oh, what sweet liberation is this? Is it poison by any chance? It was a joke. If I laugh, 'tis that Mary's weep. So said the poet, and alas, my tears will freeze on my cheek. Are they fell? We are the blessed damned, to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, where our brethren lie dead, or lives on as a puppet of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garmland was no more. In a compulsory of gunfire, explosions and screams, Once our beloved capital razed to the ground, from the rubble rose a disbelievable remnant. Their lavish, fiery Kate in ash as they mindlessly shuffled mindless towards the palace, each bearing a fragment of a stone or metal, an offering perhaps to the architecture of destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the disarranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience preserved. Now I wait with my fellow comrades for our final judgment. Well then. How about you? You have anything to say, Mr. Refugee? What do you want? Well, we can give you this first to keep you nice and toasty warm. I need a cure? Might as well drink it, I suppose. Strange that the music has been playing, even though we haven't seen a single, announcer for quite a while. It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it. We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components crafted with the finest ores scores from the Locus Amoros, it is. Not at all useful since the capital fell into ruins. The people at the broadcasting station must either fled or end up like the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon. On the door to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our astral homelands of Locus Amoros. We may have founded an empire in these frozen wastelands, but we always hope to take back what was once ours. It is a solemn reminder that thought we must suffer a great hardship. Better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that the Emperor Varus yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy to forsake his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself that he may one day make his triumph return. Sorry to bust your bubble or anything, but I'm pretty sure the Emperor is dead because after what the Scions just told us, he just got killed by his son, so there's no way in hell he's gonna get back from the dead from that injury. Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varus will not be defeated so easily. Sure. Well now, let's get out of here because I'm getting tired of that music playing in the background. Okay, Lucia, after talking to the people you're being in your care, one of them is a bard, another one is really in denial that the Emperor is still alive or something. What's that? Well, we have this morning tincture for you. Don't want to keep you cold or anything. Granted, you're wearing a dress, so it's more standard reason to keep you nice and warm. So this is what you gave the others. Thank you. I'll save it for later. Why not do it now? Why prolong getting yourself a nice, warm, tickling sensation? Actually, I have a few things to ask you. Thank you. I'm just reading more dialogue on how people are being brainwashed in Garland.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I have a few things to ask you.
Wonder if it's any different or similar to how the primals do their tempered. It's like the same thing.
It's kind of similar in the fashion. There's a primal, they all get enthralled, and we came here to rescue them.
Yeah.
Are you part of the group staying in that room? I saw Negritus
Well, I
Virgia's
think I
troop.
just got to Bray Fox Longstop, but I might do that one tomorrow.
Well, take your time. You're not in a real rush. If you are, you might as well do it in a small time or tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm not really in a rush because my friend who's been playing, he hasn't been playing a lot. He's just been playing like really casually. So.
Oh, okay. I saw Negritus Virgia's troops.
I might catch it up, and then he may stop playing. He does that from time to time, which is fine. He hasn't gotten through ARR yet, which getting through ARR is probably the hardest part.
It's more of the blocking point for most people when they're starting off, because it's really more of the story, and it's like it doesn't really pick up into Heavensward. I can understand that, and most people that played the free trial in AR usually stop there because, well, they didn't find it enjoyable. But if they can press on and get to Heavensward,
that's why they made Heavensward part of the beginner package.
I can understand that. So it will entice people. It's like, hey, the first expansion is free, so just get past the base game and go to Heavensward, and things will surely pick up. And then,
yeah.
that's like the main thing with AR. I can understand they're trying to rebuild it, but during the process of rebuilding it, the story wasn't that great. Let me be honest. Only it's when Heavensward.
But it's also they introduced a lot of new concepts to where if you come from any other MMO, those concepts are pretty basic. And
oh yeah.
There's a lot of like, okay, I get it type of thing.
I saw Legretus Village troops heading towards Magua Glacius with a few days ago.
That was also a lot of running.
So are you the ones you encountered?
I mean, they didn't have a lot else, so having you run around is part of it. I think that's why they give you the Vesper ticket.
Oh
so
yeah.
So you can port back and don't have to fucking slog your way back to fucking Waking Sands every time.
Honestly, they could easily plant it like Aetheryte right there in Vesper base, so you don't need to just use your mount just to get to Waking Sands every so often.
Yeah, would have made sense. A lot of people don't know that you can actually take the boat from Limsa. It's a lot cheaper and quicker.
Oh yeah, you can do that, but again, not a lot of people know that.
A lot of people don't know that, so that's kind of the hidden route.
Camp Broken Glass, you call it? And Virida and her men are all there now? So how did you reach Magra Circus? Did you cross the mountains on your own, on foot?
So you gotta unlock Cutters too. Cutters is another one that's a tough one early on. Freaking Chimera, where you just always murder people.
Oh yeah, fun times. Not really. We had an airship drop us near the border, and we just went there on foot. Airships? Then there might be a way to...
So I went back and I watched an old...
Where's everyone?
I never watched, but I heard a lot about, maybe you've seen it, Ippo. I think it's like Ippo the Fighting or something like that. That's not the full name, but...
I think I know. Is it some kind of martial artist?
It's boxing.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think Blush might have mentioned it before or something.
It's pretty good. Like, it's a little conventional, and you can definitely, like, almost know the way the things are going to go, but it's still a good thing. Like, it's a good, fun anime to watch. It's about 100 episodes, so it's not, like, impossible to watch.
Oh, at least it's better than, 1,000 episodes of One Piece or anything.
Yeah, starting One Piece is a challenge, because you're like, oh, there's how many episodes?
1,000 plus or something?
It's still going.
I swear, it will probably outbeat the Detective Conan, unless the Detective Conan stops at a certain point.
Well, how many is the Simpsons up to right now? I think they had their 1,000th episode a while back.
Lucina, where is everyone?
The Detective one's another one that they just keep it going. It doesn't stop.
Is something the matter? We heard a voice. Are you right in the head? A voice from inside, you say? You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Lucinia? We heard something. And it's inside the house.
I haven't done 1,000 episodes of The Simpsons yet, so yeah, One Piece is ahead of them.
Perhaps a Bay Amnesty has found its way into the house. it would be the same as the first time. It wouldn't be the first time. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals has been roaming closer to the settlement. Should have been known to attack people too. I just had an idea! If you and yours are strong enough to defeat the Legretus, then surely a few bees shouldn't pose a threat. If you mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of travelers living there. People's job was to extract selenium. They still do, from what I can tell. I already tried to ask.
The Viramen are actually kind of cool. I actually like their combat mechanics and stuff like that. Like how they look and how they feel.
For which one?
Yeah, it's too bad about their helms though. They can only wear so many helms.
Oh, you mean yeah. The whole situation of helmets.
Yeah, like unless it's like a face only helm or something like that, like it doesn't work.
Oh boy, well they gave some hairstyles, to say the least.
The funny thing is the torso armor, like the armor that's your torso and helm, that works and it just cuts off your ears.
I already tried asking if they would share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, a lot of food, and that is something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach the den, we have to make our way past all these creatures. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough selenium to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the others still stands, that is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up on your own supplies, but there might be other ways to pay the trappers, or tappers. If the serum you need, then serum you shall have. You best watch for the baby alamistes while we're away. Better watch for those babies while we're away. Yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure to shoo them away. To reach the tapper's den, you have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person weight, but if you rather not take the risk, you need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be tricky too, so it'll be easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However, you decide to head there, please be careful. Okay. Alrighty then. So we need to go to the Trapper's Den then. And I still cannot fly here yet. Bum 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 bum. Wee boop. Bum bum. Look at that Yeti over there. Gotta love having the friend robotic, the speed of traversing this place. Excuse me. And here we are. But I don't see any... Oh, it's over there. Now we got a guard.
Dudes. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing alright. Doing the story for 14 so I can make progression in the game.
Nice.
I'm making an alt in 14 because reasons.
An Ald?
Alt.
It's basically making a second character.
Yeah.
Oh, an alt, like an alternate. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you want to troll people.
Sure. We'll with that. Like, I need a second character to troll people.
That's true. Your troll powers know no bounds.
They were gifted upon me from years of
Alright, we have this
trolled at
trapper.
the bottom rung of the ladder.
Who goes there? How did you find us?
My scars.
What do you mean? I stand out like the sword thumb? Huh. If the purebreds over the victory spoils had given away our location, you will never have found us. Those suck-up assholes! Though they could become waltzing in here, demanding Slim with nothing to offer in return. Ha! Looks like the boot is in the other foot now that the capital is gone to shit. So they resorted instead of you to negotiate? I know your game, sellsword. If they think they'll give in to the intimidation, they got another thing coming. Alrighty then. Don't mind me, I'm just going to do a little housekeeping here. And just put a little buff just in case they keep me alive. Alright, one down. Goodbye. I am dead yet. Thank you guys for watching my recording session for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker's main MSQ. And if you have any comments, put them down below the video as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button. It's very much appreciated. If you are curious on whatever I upload on my YouTube channel, you can give it a look. And if you're curious on getting in touch on what I upload, you can subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon. And of course, I have projects that are going on my channel, which are right now Final Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ Roycast, Jovicus, Minions, Mounts, anything related to Final Fantasy XIV. Secondly, which will be Freight Grand Order, Lost Spell 4, 5, the events, the challenge quests, and anything that are related to Fate Grand Order. And lastly, which will be Persona 5, the Royal, whenever the existence of actually starting to record that again will be in the near future. This has been Ravensleep45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.